Hi, my name's Emma Phillips and I'm part of the Global Facility for Disaster Reduction and Recovery, and I'd like to introduce Bessie Schwarz, who is the co-founder and CEO of Cloud to Street. So Bessie, what are you going to be talking about at Understanding Risk?
Today's floods are less predictable and more intense than they've ever been. And the traditional ways that we've used to analyze this risk for communities that are vulnerable just won't do. At Cloud to Street, we're one of many technologies that are bringing more information to those communities. We're a remote sensing platform that monitors floods around the world and analyzes exposure at pixel level for many unmapped corners of the Earth. And this joins new technologies like Twitter, machine learning, in-situ sensors, or crowdsourcing that can finally complement traditional status quo with these new ways of understanding risk at the new speed and intensity that disasters are moving today.
Bessie, why are all of these innovations like machine learning and digital analysis and Earth observation so important for understanding risk?
Yeah, traditional forms of doing and analyzing flood risk and monitoring floods are fantastic, but they leave many gaps in the global map, especially in places where communities are most at risk and have the least information to prepare and respond to disasters today. We do a lot of work in the Nile Basin. We actually know more about flooding 1,000 years ago in the Nile than we do today, because there are so many instruments in that watershed, and traditional models can't quite figure out what those flood patterns are going to be given all of those changes in the watershed. Twitter analysis from communities on the ground can tell us when it's flooding in near real time. And remote sensing can just detect from no human intervention, totally remotely, when it's flooding in a place like that. So these technologies can work in complement if we bring them all together and work in collaboration, and understanding risk is really the ideal place to have those kinds of conversations.